Hello, it's another week, it's another weekend. This week we're going to be looking for the market breakdown for the coming week, which is going to begin on the 25th of November and going to end on the 24th of November. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction in the pair of ZAUUSD or gold USD. And the big reason behind it is because the market gave us the first top in the past week and they gave us the second top, and now it is back to a certain support or resistance, of which it has come back to the trend line. And at that point is when you're going to be taking a sell for the coming week, and we'll add another position after the break and retest of this support or resistance toward these targeted areas. This is our USD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from ZAUUSD for this coming week, it's going to be CAD Chief. And for CAD Chief for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind is because the market first head and shoulder in the first week in H4 time frame, and also it has come back to test the certain support or resistance, and it has come to the point where it has touched this trend of hours. So from this point, we're going to be looking for selling opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area, and we add another position after the break and retest of this support or resistance. But apart from that, it might either go in another site, and we will take a buy, and if the market break this trend line and this support of ours, and if it gave us a good retest and entry confirmation, we hold it toward the targeted area. But for the coming week in CAD Chief in H4 time frame, it's high probability that it's going down. So for the coming week, we're going to be taking a sell. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from CAD Chief, it's AUD JPY. And for AUD JPY for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The big reason behind for us to take a bullish direction is because in the daily time there was a double bottom formation, and also apart from that, the market has come back to touch our trend line. And at this point is when you're going to be looking for entry confirmation in a smaller time frame like H4, so that you can hold it toward that targeted area. But when you go back to H4 time frame, the clear structure or the good structure which can be is that the market will wait for a breakout of either this uptrend, but high probability to break this downtrend of ours, and we wait for a good retest at this level, holding it toward our targeted area, which has already been observed in daily time frame. Another pair which is going to be focused on apart from AUD JPY is CAD JPY. For CAD JPY for the coming week, it's the same thing. We're going to be looking for a bullish direction. When we go back to daily time frame, the big reason behind for us to be taking a sell, for us to be taking a buy on this point, is because the market has come back to a point where there is this trend line of ours, and it might be retesting the broken trend line. And since the market has already given us a good pullback at this level, we're going to be looking for our entry confirmation, holding it toward that targeted area. But we'll be adding another position after the break and retest of this support or resistance due to the head and shoulder pattern, which can be observed clearly. So we'll hold it toward the targeted area. This is CAD JPY, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which is going to be focusing on apart from CAD JPY is Chief JPY. And for Chief JPY, we will be looking for a little bearish direction and then bullish direction. The big reason behind for us to take a bearish direction is because the market has good double tops and has already breached out the neck. Now we're waiting for a little pullback toward that level, holding it toward this targeted area. And the reason behind for us to come back to this targeted area is because in the daily time frame, let's move to the daily time frame. Yep, in the daily time frame, the market is retesting the broken trend line, which can clearly be observed at this point here, this trend line here. So the market is just retesting the broken trend line, downtrend, and then from there we'll take a buy at that level. We'll take a buy at that level, holding it toward that targeted area. This is Chief JPY, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on is Euro JPY, and for Euro JPY for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The big reason behind this is because we are expecting that the market gave us the first top, and it's about to give us the second top. Now, where do we take our entry? Our entry will be observed when the market breaks and retest this support or resistance is when you're going to be taking our selling opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area. This is Euro JPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on is GBP JPY, and for GBP JPY in H4 time frame, as it can clearly be observed, be observed. The market has already breached this trend line of ours. Now we are waiting for a little pullback, then we will be sending this pair toward this targeted area, and then we will buy it. Let's go to the daily time frame so that we see the target of buying this pair. Yeah, so for the coming week, we'll be buying this pair at this level, and we'll be holding it toward the targeted area. This is GBP JPY, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which is going to be focused on apart from GBP JPY for the coming week, it's in the DJPY. And the DJPY for this coming week, it's a very tough week, but high probability to be going down since the market has been consolidating almost now. This is the third week. Now we are expecting that the market will breach out this trend line of ours, this downtrend of ours, and if it gives us a good pullback, we will take a sell from there, and then we add another position after the break and we test of the support or resistance, holding it toward our targeted area. But it might also break up, and if it break up, we might take another buy, but the target is not specified. So take your target based on your knowledge, but high probability it will be dropping down. This is Chef JPY, and this is for time frame. Another pair which is gonna be, this is NZD, sorry, it's NZD JPY, and this is a short time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be looking at apart from NZD JPY is USD JPY. And for USD JPY for this coming week, you're gonna be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be taking a bullish direction, it's because the market has left us with a situation whereby it has come back to touch this trend line of ours, and due to the shoulder, head and shoulder pattern which has already been formed, we are anticipating that the market now it will be going up. And where do we anticipate to be taking our entries? Our entries will be observing the market break this support or resistance. First, our entry will be observed when the market open at this level, and after the break and retest of this neck of head and shoulder, holding it toward our targeted area. This is USD JPY, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USD JPY is Euro AUD, and for Euro AUD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be taking a bearish direction is because the market has successfully reached a point whereby it has given us like a wedge pattern, another wedge pattern. Now we're expecting that the market has already break out this trend line of ours. We wait for a little pullback, of which it will be like the second shoulder, as this is the first shoulder ahead. Now we are expecting it to break and retest, give us the second shoulder, holding it toward this targeted area. This is Euro AUD, and this is for time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from Euro AUD for this coming week, it's Euro CAD. And for Euro CAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be taking a bullish direction is because the market has successfully come back to retest the broken trend line, which is a good observation. Now we're expected to be looking at our entry at this level, holding it toward that targeted area, and we'll add another position when the market successful break this support and retest it. The big reason behind this is because the market will be successful out of the range of the triple bottoms or round bottoms. This is Euro CAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from Euro CAD, it's Euro Chase. And for Euro Chase for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be taking a bullish direction is because the market first has breached out this downtrend of ours and has successfully retested it very well. As you can see, it has already been broken and it has been retested. Now we are stating that this support or resistance, it will be our point whereby we will be taking our entry. Once we be observing the market make a pullback toward this level and joining toward that targeted area, but if it fails to reach that targeted area, we'll wait for a break and retest of this support or resistance, holding it toward our targeted area. And where do we anticipate to be targeting for the coming week? We are anticipating that the market will move up. It will be moving up to the targeted area due to the double bottom pattern. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on, apart from Euro Chase is Euro USD. And for Euro USD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a little bearish direction, and then we'll be having a bullish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be having a little bearish direction is because the market is like completing the pattern. So we expected that the market will drop down toward this level, and then at this level it will be looking for a buying opportunity, holding it toward that targeted area. This is Euro USD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which is going to be looking at apart from Euro USD, it's Euro GPB, and for Euro GPB for this coming week you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be looking for a bearish direction is because the market has break and retest this trend line of ours, as it can be observed. This trend line of ours, it has broken and retested, and then from this point we will be taking selling opportunity, holding it toward our targeted area, which can clearly be observed in the daily time frame. We're expecting that the market will drop down to this point here, and at this point is where will be our targeted area. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for selling opportunity in Euro GBP, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on, and this is our last pair, is Euro NZ. And for Euro NZ for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity. The big reason behind this because it gave us the first shoulder ahead. This is the second shoulder. Now the neck was broken, very successful, and at the end of the day, the market gave us a good retest of the broken trend line of ours. Now it's about time to be selling opportunity due to the retest of the neck, and at this level we'll be looking for selling opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area. This is Euro and Z, and this is the time frame. For those who are there, subscribing our YouTube channel, switch on post notification and subscribing our YouTube channel. And for those who haven't joined our Telegram channel, you can join so that you can see the update of everything which we are giving out. And for those who need account management, training, mentorship, you can contact us via the contact in the description. Happy purchasing with traders.